ourselves into on this beautiful Thirsty Thursday. Just set this up real quick. You already know we're right here on our lunch break. Decided to hop on, see what's up with everybody. You know, what's the talk of the town is going down. The word on the curb, you heard me. Here in Southern California, it's another beautiful, nice, sunny day. You know, it's not that hot. I mean, it's hot, but you have like a little breeze, so it doesn't feel that bad. You know, but it's like 94, right? But with the breeze, it feels like about like 80 some shit. Hello. Welcome. You know, decided to jump on, chop it up with people, see what everybody was getting themselves into on this beautiful day. What's cracking like in Sal? What you getting yourself into, my boy? Esa es la buena vida. Right here on our lunch break, got our munch on. What's up? What's cracking like in? What's good with everybody? You know, I was munched on some McDonald's something right now, some Mickey D's. Something quick. Smack that up real quick. It was alright. Could have been better. Hey, but it's fast food, right? Ya no, ya quisiera un flemiminian. But what's good with everybody? What's YouTube been getting itself into? We took like a little 2 days off. You know, just to relax and chill, and get our mind right. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, YouTube, you know, has a lot of crap in it. You know, you just need a break. So much negativity that people put out there, you know. Yeah, McDonald's is good, you know, little for something a little quick, but today the food was a little kind of cold, you know what I mean? Like, fries were a little cold. And then I got it and I smacked it real quick, you know. But it is what it is. Most of the time, it's good. You know what I mean? I do like that there's like different variety on there, right? Compared to like say for example, people say In-N-Out, but In-N-Out, you know, it's very limited. You know, they only got like 3 combos up there, and they only do burgers. You know, they don't do like chicken or nothing like that. Little devil baby stream. Yeah, but I like Burger King. Burger King is good. There used to be one right by my pad, but they closed that bitch down to turn it into a fucking a Starbucks. Can you believe that? But luckily, I still have another Burger King close by, right there on Tweety. So I still got one. I like them because they send you coupons. You know, they hook it up on the coupons. Is there an Asian Sud neighborhood in Southern Califas? I can just fact checking. Asian, like the whole barrio's Asian is Sud. There's neighborhoods that roll like with homies, right? I can't go too into the details on that stuff, right? But there is neighborhoods that have a lot of Asians in it that are Sud neighborhoods. Like, for example, Tempo's got, you know, a whole entire clica, you know, that's pure Asians, you know, the Pino locals, you know what I mean? And you do have a lot of Asians that are roll with homies. You know, and then you have certain neighborhoods that align themselves with homies, right? But that's just details I can't go into. You know what I mean? You're in Southgate? Simon, that's where I reside. That's where I stay at. I stay in Southgate. Close to the Azalea Plaza, the where the Walmart's at and all that. You know, the new shopping center. I stay by there. Like close by there, like I could literally walk to that bitch. I literally just cross the street. What's good, bro? What's cracking like in my boy? Go check out homie's channel for those who are interested in knowing about geopolitics, right? Homie brings you his opinion with no bias, you know, tells you what it is, right? And looks at it from different perspectives. Good stuff. I used to cruise there in HP all the time. Yeah, Simón. Yeah, HP nomás me queda ahí también cerquitas, you know what I mean? You know that I always go shopping right there in Pacific, to be specific. You know, you gotta hit, Pacific. That's where they got it all. Uh, hey, gracias, my boy. I appreciate that. You know, I tap into your stuff too, homie. You know what I mean? You know, I like to get actual people's perspectives when it comes to like real life events and stuff like that, right? Compared to, I get it. You're getting it from, like Fox News or all these other sources, right? But they are always biased with their opinions, right? Because they're not going to give you what they truly think, right? Because obviously, whoever's running the station, they're only allowed to say whatever the person who's running the station is allowing them to say, right? Because he's obviously not going to let them say what was the truth, right? If it goes against, his overall political views. So therefore, there's not going to give you their true opinion, right? So therefore, it's going to be a biased opinion, on both sides, whether it's the right or the left, right? So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Because their job is nomás, to brainwash you, to get you to see it from their point of view. You know what I mean? Instead of letting people choose on their own, right? Like decide for themselves, what they want to choose as, What's good, Derek? What's cracking like in my boy? Strictly Facts 24, G Live. What's cracking like in my boy? You already know. But yeah, but as for the Asian part, yeah, you do have a lot of Asians that, roll, with blacks, and then you have some that roll with homies, just depending on the area that the Asians are at, right? Like, who makes up the majority around them, right? And that's who they tend to feud with and align with at the same time, as crazy as that may sound. It's just the way it is. I'm chilling at home. I just got back from work, the barbershop again at the time. All right, I feel you. You want to go get a fresh cut? Looking nice and fresh. What's cracking like a Roll Call State of State? Go subscribe to Roll Call State of State. That's another channel right there out of the AZ, the homie Gordo, representing. Shout out to him and his channel. We definitely tap in. For those who are interested in knowing how it works in Arizona. Because Arizona is just like California. It gets hectic there too. You know what I mean? Definitely cracks in Arizona. It's just as, gang populated as, Cali. Just like Texas too. Like Chicago, New York, Texas, Arizona, places like that. It's very similar to California when it comes to like the whole gang banging. It's gang infested, with Black, Hispanic gangs. It's just the way it is. Like you have other areas where it's like a little bit more, like maybe you'll have like whites and blacks, right? Like in the Midwest or the, deep down south, right? But then you have other places where it's just like California when it's like, half and half, like you'll have, blacks and Mexicans and whites, and, it tends to get hectic. What's crazy like it? Yes, I did. Since it's summertime. Oh, yeah, I feel you, bro. It gets hot, bro, with that hair, in the heat. Ugh, don't make it easy. I feel bad for those who have long hair, in the summertime, because shit, that sun is no joke. You know what I mean? It be getting hot as fuck. So I feel you 100. I gotta get my hair cut already too. I just been lazy. No, yeah, but in AZ it definitely cracks, I was watching some channel that was covering neighborhoods, and I think they had like a gang of Mexican neighborhoods, bro. It was like a long ass list. I was like, God damn. Like I knew they had neighborhoods, but damn, that many? Almost like California. Well, right now it says that it's 95, so about that hot. What you doing? On my lunch break right now, just chilling, chopping up with people. You know what I mean? Seeing what's cracking with everybody. Waiting outside your next victim's house. Yes. They finna catch a spear? Bill Goldberg? AV is hotter than the San Fernando Valley, even though it's very hot. Yeah, I feel you. It does get hotter over there. It's more muggy-ish. Yeah, that's facts. There's neighborhoods in AC called Back Power. Is there? Well, out here, I mean, there's a Barrio Mojados. There's a legit Mexican gang called Barrio Mojados. You know what I mean? So you do have neighborhoods, with some odd names out here too. Have you ever had bowling ball? A bowling ball? You do stream? I'm just streaming. We don't know how to do all that advanced stuff. We're not good with the tech. But Wetback Power, yeah. But I do see, people coming with names like that. Where you coming to? Oh well, shit. I don't even think I'll ever travel outside of California willingly. So when's the shirt's going? Trump 2024. I feel you. They have a Barrio Mojados here in upstate. What? Do they? Huh. I wonder if it's the same ones. I know that there's several neighborhoods from down here that went up there that started their own clicas up there, right? Like Street Villains. Who else? I think 42nd Street. Florence, obviously. Florence. Playboys, obviously. All the big ones, MS, 18, all of those, the basic ones that everybody would expect, right? Because obviously of the large size of them. Because those are just neighborhoods that just blew up with members like crazy. Like, I don't know, must have been something in the water there. Because there's gangs that are older that they didn't expand as fast as they did, right? As those neighborhoods did. But then again, those neighborhoods probably had a lot of illegal immigrants in them. That's why, and then how those families tend to, like move around a lot. When are you gonna make the video? Oh, you know what? I was in the works of it, bro, and I had some shit, some delay, right? So it's gonna take a cool minute, right, to fix all of that up, right? I had some technical difficulties, let's just say, right, with the computer, and so we gotta fix that shit up. Oh yeah, Clanton too. I forgot about them as well, right? Maniac or Snowman? What do you mean, Maniac or Snowman? What does that mean? Like Maniac or Snowman? Like I don't understand the question. Like, would I rather be a maniac or a snowman? Is one of the biggest gangs in a bunch of different cliques. Oh, serio? Órale. Okay. Interesting name they went with. What do you think about Little Cuete and Mr. Crip? Well, as far as I know, Little Cuete changed his life around. No, he became like religious, right? So I don't think he goes by Little Cuete no more. I think he changed his life. I think he's like now, I think he left the streets behind and all the beef and all that. Like, I think he left everything behind. I think he's just like, I think he's bettering his life. So I don't think he's like in that kind of mix no more. So, I don't think he's into any of that no more. You know what I mean? I think he's changing his life around. So, so all of that is irrelevant now. You know what I mean? That was going to run a fade on Haters World. Oh, you mean el homie, Cholo Juan. Oh, that's his nickname, Maniac. Oh, I never knew. You know. Okay, so Maniac and Snowman. Okay, now I understand what you mean. Oh, okay. Oh, so who do I think is like would win or in the right here? Like, I don't know. That's their pedo. You know what I mean? You know, it got nothing to do with me. So, yeah, that's between them two individuals. A ver cómo se arreglan ellos, you know? Because I fully don't know the full extent to the beat. I understand that he was mad because he was using red, but there's a lot of red ragging homies neighborhoods out there, right? I had done a video on my channel, right? Showing just a few, right? Because that's not even all, not even close to being all the neighborhoods that use the color red, right? So there's a lot of red ragging homies. Now, I don't know if Cholo Juan's neighborhood are red raggers or if that's just the color he likes to use. So I don't know the whole details behind all of that, right? Because obviously I don't keep tabs of homie like that, right? So like I truly don't know the background behind the red bandana and him, right? So since I don't know the full details, therefore I can't really give my opinions, because I really don't know, what's happening. Do you watch Big Boy from Shrink Cartel? I watch it, sometimes, you know what I mean? But I know who he is. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh yeah, there's another area that has a lot of Hispanic and black gangs. That's true. Question of the day: if you had a clone of yourself, would you sleep with yourself to see if you were good in bed or not? Huh. It's a very interesting question. I think due to the dynamic. No. I'll be like, ese pinche feo que. I remember you're the guy that sounds like Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba, arriba. Sí, señor. I'm the one that right here with my burro. Over there. Yeah, they do have a lot of neighborhoods out there in New Mexico. Albuquerque does have a lot of homeboys out there. Says crazy for look like they're creep. Why, my guy? This is merely just the internet. Don't get so worked up over it. It is not that serious. What other voice can I do besides videos? I don't know, just depending, I guess, whatever pops into mind. I am an upstate Richmond, California. Front line. That's right. Shout out to your neighborhood right there. My boy doing their thing. Oh, gracias. We try sometimes. Is my rash gonna be okay? If you put some baby powder on it. Yeah, but I understand why people, were thrown out because of the, when I did that video and a lot of people were like, damn, there's that many red ragging, like, homie neighborhoods down here. And people were trying to say, it must be something that's new. They must be trying to go up against the grain or whatever. And it's like, no. These barrios were red raggers way before there was a north and a south, bro. Some of these neighborhoods date back to the 1920s, way before there was ever a north and a sud and any of that. These barrios started off as red raggers, bro, red bandanas. Way before they were red raggers, before they were norteños. You get what I mean? So these neighborhoods were established, way before any of that, right? That's why they're red raggers, right? So when all of this shit started, that was already their neighborhood colors, And like I said, and that's not. There's other neighborhoods that use green rags. There's a lot of barrios that are green raggers, a lot of barrios that are brown rags, black rags, gray rags. That is their neighborhood rag, their neighborhood color, right? Not everybody uses blue. That's a lie that a lot of people used to repeat all the time. Sure, there's a lot of barrios that use the blue rag, right? But there's neighborhoods that use, different purple as well, right? Like the Laguna Park Vikings, like Headhunters, like Grape Street, So a lot of barrios use different colors, Del Sol that uses yellow, you know what I mean? So, just depending on the barrio. No, Clanton's always been blue. But Longos, East Side Longos, North Side Longos, East Side Wilmas, Tortillas, Terence, Corrupted Players, Anaheim, Red Steps, Red Lens. All these barrios were always red raggers, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have always used the red bandanas. Like I said, there's more than 50 barrios that use the red bandanas down here. You know, you go to their barrio, bro, they have red shirts, red pants, red Cortezes, red rags, red everything, bro. They'll be red up, you know, from the feet up. And that has always been their color. And that's not something new or is trend. No, no, no. That shit's been their color since way back in the days. You know? And even when they're locked up, bro, that's not something. If people would be busted, they would know all this, bro. You know, you see them with the red rags on, bro. And no homie ever tripped on them. That's their neighborhood color. How can you trip? I could understand, maybe, you know, individuals that haven't gone nowhere, right? So they don't know no better, right? But homies that been around, you bump into, you know, vatos from different vatos in different areas all the time. And, you know, you chop it up and that's where you find out, like, oh shit, you know, that they're red raggers. And that's how you end up finding out about, you know, homies, you know, from different areas that use the red bandanas. You know, Ballistic Street, you know, Puente, they're red raggers as well. Red Steps from Logan, yeah, they're red bandanas, bro. They'll be red everything. I have never wore the color red, and nothing against the norteños and no disrespect towards them, but I would never wear the color red, bro, ever. You know, my neighborhood uses blue. You know, we're blue, you know, rags. So why would I use the color red? You feel me? Like I carry, you know, blue rags all the time. Not just like on my, you know, like my bandanas, but even on my lokes. You know what I mean? That's just my neighborhood color. Like, so why would I wear red? You know what I mean? No disrespect towards them, you know, but I have no business wearing red. You know. So I just don't see why I would support that color red. I never been a fan of the color red. Nah, they're just lokes. They're just like the regular lokes. Yeah, but you know, but as in like, you know, homies, you know, now I could understand why some homies wouldn't have that information, like know that there was, you know, red ragging homies, you know, because a lot of people, you know, get their information from, you know, Chicano rap, and Chicano rap was always saying blue rag soldiers and blue rags and, you know, true to the blue. And so I could see why a lot of people thought, you know, that that's what it was, right? But no, there's neighborhoods that use different colors, you know, even like there's a lot of green ragging southern barrios, bro. Like a lot of them, there's more than like 30 barrios that use the color green. You know, there's more than like 30 that use the color brown. So there's a lot of barrios that use different colors. Not everyone uses blue, you know. Now, if you were to grab all the southern neighborhoods and say like which is the color that's used more by neighborhoods, then yes, a vast majority use the color blue, right? But not to say that they all use blue. You get what I mean? But yeah, a vast majority use blue, but not to say that that is the color, because colors don't make you a southerner. That's not what makes you a southerner, right? It has nothing to do with colors, you know, because that's not what matters, you know. You know what color you're wearing, right? What matters is where you're from. You know what you're representing. That's what matters. You know. You know what you're choosing to ride for. That's what matters, and that has nothing to do with colors, right? Talking a certain way, dressing a certain way, you know, using a certain color, that has nothing to do with, you know, what you're representing, bro. It's where you're from. You know, what you hold it down for. That's what counts. That's why individuals always ask, "Hey, where you from?" Because that's what's gonna matter. You know, you could be it could be a northerner wearing all blue, but if you hit him up and you ask him where he's from and he claims norte, then all that blue's not gonna save him. You know what I mean? It's about what you're representing. Right? And that's just how it goes. Like it has nothing to do with colors. Like colors is irrelevant. Yeah, but why diss them online though? There's nothing gangster about that though, like insulting them on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like That's the reason why I just never do it, and why I always say that all that stuff should be left online, because there's nothing gangster about insulting another man when he's not there to defend himself. You know what I mean? Because if you want to be, showing that you're down for your side, or that, that you're with the business, then you will insult the individual when they're there to at least defend themselves. You know what I mean? That way, individuals could handle business. That way you could show what you're about and earn your real stripe, right? But just saying something that's not gonna help at all, right? Because all it is just talking. Talk is, I mean, you get nothing out of words. You know what I mean? And that's just, the truth of things. You just gotta give every man their respect. You know what I mean? And then once they're face to face, then you can let them know how you truly feel about them, whatever, and whatever happens. But at least like that, you handled business. You did it while the individual was there. You handled your business. So people could know that you're just not all talk, that you're about the business. So therefore, you earn yours. Like, oh, homie distant, but he was right there, and the homie handled his business. You know what I mean? Compared to like, well, yeah, anybody could insult anybody when they're not around. You know what I mean? Even the biggest bitch can do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's why that doesn't make you down. Doesn't make you gangster. Ain't nothing gangster about it. And people don't like that, but that's the honest truth, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.